Have you ever wondered what really makes something go viral? I mean, really. It's not luck, and it's definitely not magic. There's actually a hidden power structure, a kind of secret code that governs pretty much everything you see and watch online. So let's dive in and crack that code.
What if I told you that the people who never like, never comment, and never ever share are actually the most powerful group on the internet? I know, it sounds completely backwards, right? But stick with me here, because what we're about to uncover is a fundamental truth about how all of this actually works.
Okay, take a look at this. Just three numbers: 1, 9, and 90. This simple ratio is the key to, well, everything. Before I tell you what it means, just let that image sink in for a second. That tiny 1%, a small 9, and then that massive 90. What on earth could that represent? All right, it is time to reveal the secret. This is called the 1990 rule. And once you understand it, you'll see the entire social media world in a completely new light. It explains the whole ecosystem. So here's the big idea. In any online community, doesn't matter which one, you've basically got three types of people. You've got a tiny group that actually creates the content, a slightly bigger group that interacts with it, and then this huge, vast majority of people who just watch.
Let's put some names to these numbers. That tiny 1%, those are the creators. They're the ones posting the videos, writing the articles, starting the conversations. Then you've got the 9%, we'll call them the active contributors. They're the ones liking, commenting, and sharing. And then there's the 90%, the silent viewers, the massive audience just taking it all in.
So, how does this whole thing actually play out? Well, let's start with that 9%. They might seem like a small fraction, but believe me, their actions create this incredible ripple effect that literally determines what everyone else gets to see.
If you're in that 9%, every single thing you do is a powerful signal. A simple like, that's direct encouragement to the creator. A share, you're amplifying their message to a whole new audience. Watching a video all the way to the end tells the algorithm, hey, this is good stuff. And a comment? Well, a comment is where things get really interesting.
Check out the difference here. A low-quality comment, like, good video, is nice, I guess, but it's a dead end. The conversation stops there. But a high-quality comment, something thoughtful that asks a real question, that sparks a discussion. It invites other people to jump in, and that is a massive, flashing sign of value to the algorithm. But the real power, the real secret, doesn't just lie with the people who comment and share. If you're one of the silent viewers, what I'm about to show you next will completely change how you see your role in all of this, so you're gonna want to keep watching.
Okay, now we're talking to the 90%, the silent majority. I know what some of you are probably thinking right now. I just watch stuff. I don't comment. I don't really matter. That could not be more wrong. You are the true kingmakers of the internet.
So let's just ask the question directly. If you are purely a spectator, if you never click a single button, does your presence, does your viewership actually have any real impact? The answer is a huge, definitive yes. In fact, you send the single most important signal that exists on these platforms, and you do it without ever typing a single word or clicking a single button. This right here explains everything. It all comes down to your watch time. Think of it like this. Your attention is a vote. When you click on a video and then leave after 3 seconds, we can call that a dump and jump. You're casting a vote that says, nope, this isn't worth anyone's time. And guess what? The algorithm listens and it buries that content. But when you watch all the way to the end, you are casting a massive vote for quality. You are telling the algorithm, this is valuable, show this to more people. Your attention is literally the ultimate currency.
So you see, it's not just about 1% of people shouting into the void. It is a delicate, interconnected ecosystem. The creators make things, the contributors amplify them, and the huge majority of silent viewers, you validate them. Every single click, every single second of your attention, it all counts.
So that mystery we started with, The hidden power of the silent majority? Turns out it was never really a secret at all. It's a system that we are all a part of. Every single view is a vote. Every share is a signal. And every silent viewer is the ultimate final judge. You're the silent kingmaker.
Now that you know the rules of the game, you can't really pretend you're just a passive bystander anymore. Whether you create, comment, or just watch, you are actively shaping what the world pays attention to. So the only question left is, how are you going to choose to use that power?
Thank you for giving us your most valuable asset, your attention. We really hope you found this explainer helpful. For more insights just like this one, make sure you revisit us here at King's Academy. And speaking of using your voice, we would love to hear your opinion. And I'm serious about this. We genuinely read every single comment you post. It's the absolute best way for us to figure out what you find valuable, and it helps get a great conversation started for everyone here. So, if you feel like putting today's lesson into practice, why not try leaving a high-quality comment right now? It's easy. Just aim for more than 5 words. Tell us the one thing you learned or found most interesting from this explainer. Or, even better, ask a thoughtful question that we can all think about. We're really looking forward to reading what you have to say.